Gotcha, Mark. Hi, I'm Ken Hackathorn. In the dark or in limited low light environments, the laser-sighted weapon is at its premium. One of the best features of a laser-sighted weapon is the ability, unlike a traditional weapon, is to be able to present front sight, aka the laser dot, right on the target. I don't have to have the gun in line with where I'm at. I can put the laser on, make my decision. I'm translating the information to the threat. Hey, I've got you. Do you want to proceed? And the other advantage, particularly with the Crimson Trace laser grip, which I prefer, is that it is a natural, intuitive grip system that when I grab the gun the way I normally will to fire it, it turns on the laser and I'm ready to use it. Well, how about night sights? Aren't they a good thing? The problem with the night sights are very simple. I have to have the gun at eye level to align the sights and shoot effectively. I absolutely have to do that or I'm not going to shoot the weapon with any proficiency. With the laser sighted system, I don't have to be here. I can be where I need to be, still activate the laser, index on the target, and place my bullets right where I want them to be. Remember, if you buy a good handgun and you're going to bet your life and your family's on it, you want to buy a good quality white light. And the advantages of the white light are very simple. It has two primary functions, particularly known. One is you want to have the ability that when you activate the light, you can locate your threat. That's the first mission you have, is locate the threat. The second one is to identify the threat. You want to put the light on them and say, yes, that's a weapon, or no, that's a cell phone. Remember, locate and identify. One of the things you want to be concerned about is that wherever you keep your firearm, whether it's on your person or in your home, if you carry a gun, you should carry a white light. If you have a gun in your home for self-defense, there should be a white light right beside it. You pick up one, you pick up the other. Now, the next natural thought is, well, hey, how about weapon-mounted lights? If your weapon's got a rail on it, and most modern service pistols do, why not equip it with a white light that mounts on it? Is it a good thing? It can be. There's pluses and minuses. Very simply put, if you're on a police SWAT team or in a military environment or even in a home defense situation, a weapon-mounted light can be a great thing. But remember, there's a problem with it. There's one major problem. That if I'm searching to locate or ID, I'm pointing a deadly weapon everywhere I point the weapon. And there may be people downrange that you happen to have to locate that you don't want to shoot. So you're pointing a deadly weapon at them. There's going to be a lot of applications where you're going to be better off with a handheld white light that allows you to do your search and your ID with the weapon depressed in a manner in which you're not pointing anybody and you're not threatening anybody's life. However, if you identify the threat, you can bring the weapon into bear and utilize a laser to deal with the problem. I've embraced the Crimson Trace laser grips. It kind of brought me into the 21st century. They work. But you know, I'm still a little old-fashioned. I tend to think that the laser, aka my sighting system, should be on my gun, not on my flashlight. Think of this scenario. You're in your home. You hear somebody break in. The invaders are moving towards the master bedroom. You move to the cover behind the bed. You've got your flashlight to identify whether or not they're good guys or bad guys. You ID them. They're bad guys. You tell them to leave. They don't respond. You make a move with devastating results. It's that simple. There's a bad guy that didn't survive. Let's go try some other techniques. Let's talk for a moment about light discipline. Both the white light and the laser. Both can be target indicators and give away your position. Remember, if you're moving around with the light on constantly, anybody around the corner is going to know you're coming. Same thing applies to the laser. Can you imagine if the laser is here on the floor and I'm moving up, anybody in the next room can see I'm coming and anticipate my actions, and they can have a pretty nasty surprise for me. Now let me show you how it should be done properly. Make sure that when you move, even if under stress your grip is tight and the laser is activated, bring your trigger finger up to block the beam and move with your light in a position where you can, if necessary, illuminate to ID. Keep the gun protected so nobody can grab it. And I'm in a position that, if necessary, I can quickly check. If there's a threat there, all I do, bring my finger to the trigger, laser comes on, I can deal with my target. So I continue to move, do my search. Here I go to the next room. I've got my light in position and the laser protected, the gun's indexed so nobody can grab it. I lean out using the white light to take little flashbulb pictures of the threat area. I pick up the target, I identify it, I recognize the hostile, I bring the weapon to bear, so I'm in a position to neutralize it, and I deal with it right now. And it's that simple. Remember, to utilize the white light and a laser-sighted weapon, you must train and practice so both of them work in harmony.